2 minutes to countdown. 2 minutes to countdown. I'm going to bounce on in here. We're going to do an awesome update, show you what's cracking, see some alts, and we're going to have some fun. It's getting crazy. Pumptober, baby. Already seeing some serious things move here. Let's break it down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. Bitcoin 68,450. And if you took the long with me, you're still in gains. It's absurd. We continue to kick it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lover Show, baby. I'm still inside this trade here. And you can trade this on Mexi or Weeks, which I highly advise with the lowest fees in the game. We have a link in the pinned comment here if you want to jump on in. And if you want to join the trading group, cryptolifer.com. Why would you join the trading group? Well, you know, we stay on point here and we point out what's hot. Someone was in the trading group the other day during the live, right? And they were like, check out this coin Deep. It wasn't even on CoinMarketCap yet. And you could get it on decentralized exchanges, or you could get it here. And it just came out on Mexi, and we looked at it right there. when it was a penny and 0.2%. We did, and I said, man, that looks like it could do something. And then it mooned. Then it made this beautiful flag, and I put it out. And all I did was draw the flag. You'll see like this. All right. Measured move is the length of the base, and actually you should take the whole measured move. I didn't want to be too aggressive, right? But that says it goes even higher, and it really, I mean, it went to the moon. And from my original call that we looked at it on the live, I mean, it did, let's see what it did. It's just crazy. And this is deep, a decentralized exchange. So there's what, 600, there's a 6,000% gains from the very bottom. We saw it here. 6x though, a 600% gain. You've got at the very beginning, it was like a 60x, I don't know, insane. Or a 6,000x. But there's a 600% gain right there. That's a 6x. You can't beat that, right? So let me get Bookmap up there. But that's, you know what I mean? Beautiful move to the upside there for deep on MEXC. All right, and that's what, look at, you don't even have to go to a decentralized exchange to get 6x. And look, that comes out on the 14th. Today is what, the 20th? That's 6 days. And then from here, it really was just what, like 2 days, a day and a half really to make dang near 100 or 200% gains. Unbelievable. Anyway, more coming our way. That's what's going to start happening. It gives me memories of what the stream used to be. All right. Deep will have a huge token unlock soon. Be careful. I mean, for me, deep is in and out. Like, I would just get in and out. Like it's over for me. I don't know what the other people are doing. All right. See, at this point, I have my long-term bags. Everything else is just a gimme as we continue to pump here. So let's take a look at BTC, break it down again like we do. But it's starting to kind of flag out here, which I'm going to talk about in a second, and we're going to break it down. And you can see that 68,000 really wants to hold. So we're seeing this key level. Is Bitcoin going down after it reaches 69,000? I don't believe so, but you never know. All right. And I do have, what, 950, about 953, 952. It's right on time, baby. That date just right on time, baby. 68,410 for BTC. And I'm going to show you what I see. And I might as well show you. I see this, right? We're just getting tighter, and this could say, hey, enough is enough. I'm going for the, 70K. I'm smelling 70K on a weekly candle close that's strong. Everything's starting to get ready for 8 p.m. tonight. And you never know where we can end up tonight, but explosive moves on the weekly candle close. And see, the weekly just crossed the MACD. Oh my gosh, that's so bullish. I mean, you're just getting across on the weekly MACD. Unbelievable. I want to see something else here on my GAUSSIAN channel. And I want to see if we see anything kind of significant coming out of the GAUSSIAN. I mean, see, when we cross the GAUSSIAN there, that's it. And everyone kept saying we're bearish. I said, we're not bearish unless we go back inside the GAUSSIAN channel. We never did. It got close, but we never went back inside. All right. The daily, look at that. Getting outside of the GAUSSIAN like it was in a bear flag. I mean, that's insanity. Last time the daily creeped out of a GAUSSIAN and a flag right there, we were gone. Flipped green too as well. I like that 8 hour. Looks beautiful. That 8-day GAUSSIAN. So everything kind of getting ready for a bigger move here. Look at the monthly gone. 2 week gone. I mean, this thing, the weekly looks beautiful. So I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. A lot of stuff beginning to align for BTC. And thank you for joining me here on this beautiful Sunday morning. God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. 9:54, 10:20, 24. 9:54, 10:20, 24. I mean, 10:20, what a day, right? So look, we have cleanly broken out of the market structure on the weekly, in my humble opinion. A beautiful move to the upside ensuing. So for us to be bearish now, we'd have to break back inside of this trend line. Understood? For us to be bearish, we'd have to close the candle below here. So right now, we have closed the candle above key levels. Can't stop, won't stop. That is a bullish candle. We close like that tonight. I mean, unless this candle decides, I don't want to jinx this, but you never know. Anything is possible. 61.5 really was the key to all-time highs. If we had never got back above 61.5, these two candles played with it. But once I knew we got back above it, I'm like, boom. Once you put your hands in faith in the weekly support and resistance levels, you realize how strong support and resistance really is, and the weekly just kind of confirms that notion. 67.2 is my key level to break above. That's all I needed. And then 68,200, right, is another level that I'd like to close above. We may not close above that. We may tonight on the weekly. If we do, that would be great. The smaller time frames are going to show you we're a little far away for the 21-day moving average, but it looks like we may plow up and come back to it later on. But that's just one thing I'm a little sketched out about on the weekly. But that can have some space. I mean, we actually can have some space there. The daily is what I'm a little more, concerned about. And, there's a chance that we do top out here and we come back to the 21 and we make a flag. This is a possibility here. You have to keep this in mind. I'm open-minded that this is going to happen. But that would be beautiful. It would be a perfect pullback. We have some bearish div, Again, there's so much bullishness. And the thing about it is Bitcoin had the lowest amount of Bitcoin on exchanges in history, I think. It's kind of a supply shock there coming for BTC. That's something that we have to talk about. So you have so many people into Bitcoin. You have nation states buying. You have pension funds. I believe the town of Taunton, Massachusetts bought a fire station. The fire station there, they bought into Bitcoin. You have pension funds. It's interesting. So more and more people are interested in getting in. They're more comfortable, right? Institutions, Larry Fink, have made it seem, not like some some weird, basically underground cultish thing. It's now more of an open-minded world thing that everybody's willing to take a shot at. And that's leveling the playing field. That's opening up the demand. It's also the Moore's Law. Anything that digital, right, expands. And Bitcoin's going to expand with the internet. People still, you have to remember, there's still people that use the flip phone. There's still 50-year-old people every day. They're going to be like, all right, I'm going to finally come and start learning the internet. My dad came around, finally got an iPad the last 4 or 5 years of his life after having a flip phone and really being, not really wanted to get too into how tech was moving. He made sure I was in it, though. He bought me the first computer ever. Isn't that one of the first Mac computers, man? My dad was awesome. Shout out to my dad, Jimmy Price, man. Because of him, I'm here with each and every one of you. Without my dad, no way. He made me such a great person. God bless my dad, man. Everything that he gave me helped me help each and every one of you. And look at these charts. Stay disciplined. God bless my father. His birthday recently passed. He passed away May 2nd at about 2 in the morning. So the daily could definitely come down. But what's interesting is we have this previous resistance as support here. And, all day yesterday, really, they tried to break 68,000, but to no avail. It did not happen. And we ended up kind of making this sideways flag after what looked to me was a breakdown of a rising wedge. So we had this, I'll show you. Sorry. Wrong button. So we had this rising wedge. Began to go, sideways break down. But now we're really respecting resistance here. And just 68,000 really attempting to hold tight. And I wouldn't be surprised if this 1 hour flips big to the upside. I'm in a pretty big trade. 60, not huge, but $60,000 trade. And it's not up amazing. I've been holding it for like 6 to 7 hours now. 6%, 1900 at 31x leverage. And again, don't trade leverage if you have no idea what you're doing. Trade demo for a long periods of time. I traded for 10 years spot before I touched leverage. There was just no need. Okay. You can make massive gain. Look at deep. You could have put $2,000 in there. It could have turned into like almost, 12, 14,000 in 3 days, 5 or 10 days, 6 days. But, the key is you don't need, leverage is unneeded. People put themselves in such high risk when you can make so many gains without even, that's what I learned. See, everyone ran into leverage and lost their money quickly, but I learned you didn't have to do that. But whatever, it is what it is. So 68,460 for Bitcoin here. And you can see liquidity on either side. It is Sunday, usually light volume. It does say they want to dump us down, though. Big red is below us. And anything is possible for Bitcoin. We'll keep it up there so you can see the price there on BOOKMAP. I mean, that's a nice wick to the upside. The 4 hour is looking beautiful. So right now, the 4-hour previous support became resistance, and I see the 4-hour taking off. And the target for the 4-hour is 70K, 70,648. Out this flag that went sideways and looks like it may continue with that big, that's a huge wick right there to the upside for Bitcoin. So I have faith that this is going to move based on the charts, but you never know. Only time will tell. I'm still inside of a long for Bitcoin, and that takes you kind of from the weekly, right, all the way back down to where we're at today. And it's going to be a glorious weekly candle close tonight. Look, we're going to 68,005. Speak of the move. And look at this. I mean, the 1 hour just broke the 1 minute just broke above the 200 MA. And it's in this nifty little flag here that really may want to go. And it just had the bullish divvy. I mean, we go over this. That's perfect. That had the bullish divergence. What is bullish divergence? Uptrending on the RSI while downtrending on price action. Understand your divergences. We know them like the back of our hands in the trading group. The fundamentals have been instilled in the students in my group. Stochastics pushing to the upside. Bit of a double bottom there for Bitcoin. Looks like it may kind of get busy and break to the upside. That would give us, back to about 68.7 again. Really start that move back to the upside. And the bounce off 68.200. Man, if we 75 on Matrix short squeeze, there's almost $6 billion in liquidation sitting there. Hey man, people that don't know how to trade go against the grain. Hey Lifer, can you look at ApeCoin? We'll take a look at ApeCoin, and then I gotta jump on out of here for the morning. Gotta take the family out. ApeCoin on Coinbase there too. Wow, Ape and NFTs seem to be pushing. Look at that huge pump for Ape. It's funny, I called the bottom for Ape. Where was that though? I want to see if I was right. Maybe I didn't, Let's see. What coin did I use? Yeah, USD on Coinbase. And that's when it was sitting. It's covering the price, the timing there. But I posted this on 10/18 and said NFTs will make a comeback. Gaming gets hot. It looks to me that Ape has bottomed. That was ApeCoin on Coinbase. ApeCoin on Coinbase there. Yeah, because this is where I made the call, right? See? Look, I'll show you. I don't know why it's didn't save it. Maybe I was on a different, no. But let me just show you just to prove it. I'll prove it to you. So look, there's the jagged boom. And I gave this to my trading group at 8:44 at 10:18. That was basically the last time to buy Ape because you have your low and then you have your first higher low. I've learned how to see this now. It's like, it's obvious now where things are. And look, Ape was, it had to been, look, 80 cents. It had to been somewhere at 70 cents, you see? Might even a little bit right similar, because there's 84. So it's sub 84 cents when I'm giving this to you 2 days ago. All right, on 10/20. And Ape is 157 now. And look, this was the jagged edge. I don't know why I didn't save it or whatever, but here it is here, right? And I said to you, Ape is bottomed like with pure, like just, I said, that's it, man. There you go. And so here's your before and there's your after, right, for Ape. Before, after. Crazy, huh? And that's what happens, man. Like some whale decides he wants the moon, a short gets triggered, and boom. I can see it. I can see it coming for Ape. When I try to put something on screen and match it exactly to where it is. But wow, what a move. Before, calling the bottom, after for the explosion. Unbelievable. And I can't predict that like that. I mean, that's unbelievable. NFTs. You know, and now people are like, dang, man, I guess I should have got into ape at the bottom. And that's what happened. You could double up so fast in this game. People are up double already. It's up 121% over in an hour, like in a day, couple hours. So, and there you go. And there I am calling the bottom for ApeCoin. It looks to me that ape is bottomed. Perfect place to buy. And this is the type of insight you get in my trading group on a daily basis. It's not just Bitcoin. It's ApeCoin. It's all coins. I just told you we're bullish. We're pumping to the upside. I'm up 11%, 250 on the trade so far. Let's go. It's a Sunday. I'm taking in gains. I don't know what else to tell you. I gave you deep. Like, just, I'm swimming in gains. If you hang out with me, the gains seem to come out. You know, I can't guarantee anything, but they seem to be all around me. So you do you. Get Pepe before it blasts to the upside. Some of the 8 beams have 100x already. Funny. ETH is pumping. Pendo looks solid. Everything is starting to kind of gain that momentum to the upside here. Let's take a look at Pepe long term. See, Pepe will be a forefront key component to the gains of the memes. And to me, there was a nice little flag there. Weekly still has legs, just about to get across on the MACD. Super tight like that. I mean, I could say, okay, you break out. And Hill had already broke out. Just making a smaller flag, right? 3 days in that flag there. And so look at the daily. The daily's right here, right in the symmetrical. Wow, I mean, everything looks ready to rock. And this is very similar. See, this is the same pattern. You see it? It's hard to see it. Let me show you. Where's ape there? So watch this. Check this out. This will blow your mind. You have the right, you have the head. It's kind of an inverted head and shoulder, and then you get this like crinky, but this makes the higher low from here, and then you're gone, right? So you want to remember this. A lot of trades are going to kind of resemble something of this nature and do the exact same thing. So you grab that, you copy that, you can come and paste that on Pepe, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes you can't get it to, hold on. Made it like way too big. Trying to get that stinks that it won't do it. I'm on the weekly or something. Can I get it? No. Why is it making it so big? I guess because it makes it so long. There it is. I was like trying to be like, where is it? I will win. You won't defeat. Look how I had to do that though for you guys. And then I'll go back to the daily. Still like, oh my gosh, this is like bad. You'll see though. Hold on, I think it'll be worth it. Still too much. Crazy. There we go. All right. I had to do so much because they don't want me to show you. They're trying to fight it. But see, this is the same kind of similar idea here. You see it? There it is. Like, and so Pepe, like, you know, is about to do what ape did. Like, Pepe could explode here in seconds, in days, in minutes. In the next few hours, Pepe could be gone to the moon. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Similar idea here for Pepe. Got to look at these things on a bigger perspective, not get caught up in like how long you've been in it, and just really look at it like a toy car. Like, it's just a little like, and it's gone. Speedy is the coin to get now before the blast off. Hoppy is the better play for better returns. I do like Hoppy. Hoppy's hot. Above the 200 MA too and getting tight, so it's only a matter of time. To me, Pepe makes some gains here to the upside. And it's just the blue chip forefront meme. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes some massive gains there. And that's like a swing trade. That could take a couple weeks swing trade there or more, you know, but it, to me, highly likely. I'd say based on my years of data, 80% of that playing out, but you never know. You guys have to get the education yourself, and I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying should be taken as financial advice. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only, breaking down kind of how I use technical analysis, support or resistance, even how I use TradingView, and the tips and tools here are used. All right, how to find a risk-reward ratio and things of that nature. Pepe looking hot right now, though, as well. So, Pepe, man. There's a lot out there. It's the weekend. And the weekend starts to get pretty exciting because what happens is retail gets all their money and they cash that check Friday afternoon, and then they start scanning the market and they start buying. And then the bots start moving, and then we start getting in, and then the traders get it in, and it starts to move. So Bitcoin is $100 away from a massive liquidation. It's going to liquidate them and just brah. BOOKMAP has more liquidity on kind of either side, but it does suggest we could go up or down. It does say we can get all the way to 70K nice and easily, though. It has the liquidity all the way to 70,000 for BOOKMAP. Pepe, king of the cycle, baby. Yeah. But wow, we called that move there on APE. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into APE. Buy Bitcoin now or wait for a pullback. You got to figure that out yourself. I would never, ever. Blur is NFT. And we put, see, we already studied the whole ecosystem. We kind of know what will move if this moves, what will be hot if that's hot. Yeah, CoinEx is about to do the damage too because it gets above the 200 MA. I mean, on Blur on CoinEx, it gets above the daily. I mean, that's gone. It already kind of broke out there, but there's more to come. But to me, it looks like NFTs are going to come back with a vengeance. I'm probably not going to be too heavy in them, but I may dabble. I got a few. Andy on ETH is direct bet to Pepe. Check out the charts. Interesting. Just one time, bro. I've been asking for a month. Just tell us about Sushi Swap. Sushi Swap? I mean, it's an old coin, man. You know what I mean? It's all right. It's cool, but it's a really old coin. It was like last cycle's hot swap. I believe it will continue to go up. It's in the same cycle. I mean, everything's about to pump. Like this is it. Everything's in that exact place you just saw Ape in. I mean, it's ready. Like that's a perfect place to get in my humble opinion. It'll probably get right up here to liquidity. It's a cup and handle. It gets above the 200 MA. There's gains to be had here everywhere. It's just up to you if you're ready to take them. 79% gains coming out of Sushi Swap. And I wouldn't be surprised if it extends all the way up to about an 89% gain to that $130 level. Watch Sushi Swap. It's about to pump hard on bullish divvy. Yeah. Bless you for that. But you're on point, brother. Now, this is when what I taught you, it just starts happening. Like, you're like, the cup and handles, the flags, you're just like, bomb. And you're like, man, everything this guy showed me. Because the market taught me this. I didn't, you know what I mean? It wore me down until it showed me what it does. Until I listened. 620 for Bitcoin. We're pumping up $300 on the trade. Let's go, baby. Ain't nothing, just another day. I went all long leverage last night. I woke up to down with some hope. Looking good now. You all set, baby. You all set. Hopefully. May everything get taken care of for you there. DAA, one of the hottest coins in the cycle already, showing its strength. Yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised if this thing continues to moon. And we put it in this flag, likely to pump, and there it goes. Bang, bang, bang. DIA for gains. 76% gains. And soon we're going to be dripping the gains in the trading group. Like we have from me to the elite to everyone in the group. It's going to get crazy, right? And here I am, what is DA 117? And here I am showing you if DA can hold 70 and keep this bounce off the 200 MA. It's going all the way up to 150. And DNA was just on a moon mission, man. It did exactly that. It did this and then gone. Right? It held that area and then boom, maybe 68. Right. Shout out to Tori asking for CELR. Let's take a look at CELR. Mexi. CELR in the same place as every coin. So every coin is bottom. Your favorite coin is bottom. Most likely. I don't know. I can't say everyone, but most likely. Like, here's the yes, I must buy zone before it rips. Because look, you have your low. You made the rounded bottom. And again, I always said this. People don't realize your time to accumulate isn't that. You always rate the right bottom. You have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 touches at the bottom, and then that's it. You have 4 accumulation points. Sometimes 6 or 7. It depends. It's not perfect, but like main areas where you and then that's it. That's the high or low. I would almost put my entire trading career on the idea that this is gonna moon. It's only a matter of time to your 2 and 6/10 of a cent. All right, and this is gonna reward everyone that got into that bear market back down here, or even earlier. But CELR kind of went lower than it ever went. Like, I still see a move coming for CELR. Probably come up, come down. It will make a sideways price, but it'll take its time too. But I see a move for CELR coming. Adam, one of the worst investments I ever made, which is so sad. Because I had Adam for so long, believed in it for so many years. I mean, Adam's finally in that phase too, though. Let's take a look at it on the daily. Hey, it finally made that first higher low. And it's about to pump up to the 200 MA. So at least Adam's going to make us happy. Look at the shoulder, head, right shoulder. And it'll gap up to this 200 MA. I've seen this happen 950 times to 1,000 coins. So we'll get back to $6 for Adam. Thank the heavens. And look, we have 2 things going for us. We have double confluence. We have shoulder, head, right shoulder. We have shoulder, head, right shoulder. I mean, that's so likely going to pump. I'd say that's your last chance to grab Adam before it pumps hard. And that ecosystem comes back heavy. Celestia, DYM might pump too, right? But I see Adam closing the gap, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get back up to 9 not too fast from now. Hey, just be a quick double up for Adam. It's funny, I was hating on him. Now Adam might be one of the nicest trades in the game right now. Look at that. That's what happens, man. When no one's paying attention, when nobody cares, that's when it's hot. But you got this kind of inverted head and shoulder vibe going on here. And you have that smaller one that I could point out. But that looks likely like we're going to pump here to the upside. Adam looking lovely. And then extend it all the way to that high volume node. I just don't see how we won't. Now I own a good amount of this, so it better do that. Get back to where it's got to so we can rock and roll, baby. Give me my 100 racks back, Been a roller coaster ride. So Adam looking interesting to me. Whenever I take a shower in the morning, get water in my ear. AVAX about the daily 200 MA. Yeah, so you're just looking for these key. You see, my students know exactly how to play this market. They're gonna do very well. I'm very proud of my students. Anyone that's been with me for years too, oh my gosh, you're ready to rock. So that's the accumulation zone for AVAX. AVAX is about to lift off. It's going to happen. Whether you want to, either you take the train with it or you don't. But AVAX is gone. They're all going to do what Ape did. You see, Ape was the code. Ape was kind of like the go-ahead. Some whale said, yes, we're going to do it. They pick a coin. I really feel like I'm making this up, but they pick a coin and that's kind of their signal to all they're like, when we pump Ape, that's the day you start getting into love, you know what I mean? And then they just go. But you're going to start seeing so many charts in the trading group, your head's going to explode. And I try to explain this to people as Bitcoin pumps so hard to 68,760. And, there was that inclination. There was going to be this big move. I told you. And there we have a big move to the upside. Pump for Bitcoin. Congrats if you stuck with me. It's enough for gains on the day if you're going for it, or bigger gains later on. And it always seems to pump for me whenever I'm live, right? I'm live on a Sunday morning where most people are taking the day off, drank all last night, hungover. Not me, baby. I don't drink. I don't do that. I get a good night of sleep every night for my trading group and for each and every one of you. I show you the world, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I called this Ape move before it happened. Say I didn't. It's written in stone. And I don't even care. I'm not trying to say how good I am. I'm trying to prove to you it's technical analysis. We can teach you how to do this. We can teach you how to nail the technical analysis in a way you've never thought possible. We really can. I know we can. All right, and I'm so excited to see if you join the trading group and change your life. Look, ETH looks like it's in a beautiful cup and handle to me, ready to break to the upside. Last chance to buy ETH before it starts to pump hard. All right. On its way to $5,000 and then $8,000 ETH. But I definitely see somewhere into the $5,000 region by June of 2025. Lord was such a great trade. Forgot I opened the trade a few days ago. Amen. Whole family came for church. God is blessing me and my family. Thank you, Lord Jesus. King of Kings. Amen. God bless you, man. God is great, my friend. God is great. Everybody, I love you. I got to jump on out of here and be with my family. I could be with you guys all day and keep you in the gains, but you're going to have to do that for yourselves. I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And may God bless every single person here on the live. We're doing awesome. Things are in our favor. The 4 hours kicking off and ready to moon. 68,005 was a key level. We broke above it. Let us take out this high right now at 68,008, and we are gone, baby, gone. To possibly up to 70,005, 78,006, which is the target for the trade. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. May God bless each and every single one of you. I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. to break down what happens for the weekly candle close to get us ready for the week ahead and to scan those markets, have some fun, even maybe possibly make a live trade. You never know. My dedication to you is your dedication to me. May God bless all of you. And you guys made this stream happen. You made this show happen. You made this channel one of the forefront channels in the crypto space. May God bless all of you for doing that. I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset, which is your time. You can get your money back. You can get almost anything back but your time. I love you all. I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. Stay in the gains.